Good morning, my lovely, lovely Libras, my cross watchers and my channel fans. It's Laurie. I'm here to do your uplifting reading all about you. This is meant to be a positive reading, but we'll take it as it comes out, okay? All right, let's see who we are focusing on today. I hope you guys are all happy, healthy, and having some fun. Also, I would like to say, if you are a new viewer here, welcome, welcome. I hope you find something that resonates with you and that you will come back in the future and consider subscribing to the channel. If you are a repeat viewer, which so many of you are, I just want to say thank you so much for helping me to build my channel to where I'm at. I couldn't have done it without you guys. And either way, I want to say how much I appreciate each and every one of you for being here, for being supportive of me, of my channel. I love each and every one of you to pieces. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get back to you. What is truly magical about you? Ooh, the Queen of Swords. You know exactly who you are. You have found your true authenticity, your voice, and you use it when you need to, but you don't need to use it often. You found a transformative realization that once you set your boundaries, once you figured out your principles, once you figured out what you will and will not accept in your life, you had a transformative moment, literally, where you were tested, challenged, your boundaries and all these things were, you know, like people put things out there that tested those things. And you found that you could stand firm with them because you had nothing to hide. You were not being deceitful. You're not being untrue. You're not wearing a mask. You are exactly who you say you are. And once you do that, nobody can shake you. Nobody can shake or rock your confidence. Beautiful. That is magical. And because of this, you have found a sort of, I'm not quite getting the word. What is it? It's kind of like creativity, but I keep hearing creative community. I don't know if they're trying to, I feel like Spirit's trying to combine the two words. Unity? I don't know. But you found something extra, something more out, like within yourself and externally. Okay, so it's like a community, but a communion, but it was a creative, maybe connecting with your muse. That just came through very cute, very clearly. Okay. Oh, okay. So once you figured out who you were, what your boundaries were, that opened you up to being in alignment with your inner power, your higher source. And you have been inspired by that as that energy is a muse to your creative process. It opened you up to a community of people, of like-minded people that can create, or they create, but they share through creation. They are connected through creative processes. You are connected with them through these creative processes. Whatever. So your magical quality is the fact that you know exactly who you are. And you've got really awesome boundaries, really awesome principles. And nobody can really shake you. Okay, like whatever challenges come your way, you know exactly who you are. You have nothing to fear because you're not hiding behind a mask or anything else. And you already have the answer to anything that comes your way because you've got your boundaries up. You've already dealt with the fact of what you will and won't take, what lines won't be crossed. This feels very similar to yesterday's reading, but it's also completely different. Okay, so what have you accomplished that you should be really, really proud of? Ooh, the 5 of Cups. 5 of Mirrors here. Yeah, see, look, this card speaks about being in alignment, knowing who you are, trusting your intuition, your higher power. That's your guiding force, is what I'm hearing. So even though normally the Five of Cups is about regrets, spilled milk, oh, that's what you overcame. Regrets, losses, and the understanding that you don't have to live in suffrage. Now that's different. That was important for some of you out there. The word suffrage has a newer, more modern, I think, connotation about slavery. Okay? So that was specific about something. Being held back, being controlled by others. That's for everybody. So you've learned that you don't need to be controlled by anyone because you've got your boundaries up. You know who you are. You've got your principles. You cannot be controlled mentally, emotionally by anyone externally because you're in control internally. In alignment with who you are, your higher power. Oh, that is beautiful. So at some point in your life, you had a lot of regrets and you decided you were not going to live in the past, that you were going to go forward, that you were not going to let the actions of other people who caused the action that brought on the regret. You understand, you came to the realization that you are the only one in control of your emotions. Nobody can make you feel a certain way. It's how you choose to respond to every single situation. And if you've got your boundaries up, if you've got your principles already laid out, then you know you're not going to take on other people's emotions. You're not going to let them make you feel crappy about anything. Okay, sorry for the language, but you're not. You're just not. You have no reason to let anyone else have that authority over you. How you feel emotionally is completely and utterly up to you. Do we sometimes get caught up in our emotions? Absolutely. Of course we do. We are divine beings having human experiences here. And our emotions, if we are not in check, if we don't have these boundaries, if we don't know who we are, okay, that's when we get caught up in those emotions. Or when we're exhausted and we're not getting enough sleep. We're giving too much of ourselves and not filling our cups, okay? That's when those challenges come in. And that's when we're at our weakest, okay? So make sure you understand that, and you're great at realigning yourself and only taking on what is your responsibility. Nobody else's. No. And I'm talking emotions here, okay? Just because somebody else is angry, that is not your baggage, okay? Just because somebody else suffered through a crappy relationship with somebody in their past does not mean they have the right to put that baggage on you, and you're not going to let them. You're emotionally distancing yourself from that baggage, okay? Beautiful, beautiful. Absolutely love this. All right. What kind of impact do you have on the people around you? Look at this. More creativity, okay? The artist, the Queen of Stones, the Queen of Pentacles. So we have beautiful receptive energy here, okay? So there's a reciprocal energy, male or female, does not matter. You are giving and taking on an equal level, okay? But you're also offering up to people. You're in this community. I don't even understand what's going on here. Let's see if I can. For most of you, I'm getting that maybe you work in a creative community, like an artist community, a guild, or bigger than that, okay? Like a national guild, something. It can be really small, local, okay? 2 or 3 people, 10 people, 20 people. But I'm getting for some of you, it can also be national or even global, where you help. Whoops. Yeah, Laurie hit that camera again. That's why if it's too close, when I go to touch my head, I hit the camera. You're helping people to find creative outlets to deal with their emotions. Oh, that's beautiful. I can't, oh, goodness. Some of you are working with people that really cannot, they literally do not have the faculty to control their emotions. They may have to be on medication to actually do that. That would be more of a genetic thing. And boy, I just got a beautiful vision of a situation where one of those people that cannot handle their emotions properly, doing this artwork, they're at such peace. I can feel their peace. I can feel their happiness. I can feel their joy and their gratitude towards you. They can't even express that to you. They have no way. They don't have the emotions. They don't have the words. If you look deep in their eyes, you're going to see it. You will recognize it. Okay? It is there. But boy, all of you in some way or another are using creative processes to help people deal with their emotions, to learn how to take control of their emotions, to respond instead of reacting. And this can be in many, many different forms, okay? Through music therapy, art therapy, poetry, dance, woodworking. I mean, I'm seeing so many different creative processes here being employed to help people come into alignment with themselves and take control of their lives, their emotions. Help them to respond, not react. Beautiful impact, okay? You're also creating, I'm hearing you're creating a legacy here of beauty for the future. A transformative energy. It's going to be abundant. Whatever it is you're working in, doing, it's not just for the here and the now. It does affect the future and multiple generations out for some of you. Beautiful. Chills. What is a talent or skill that you have right now that we should recognize? Ariadne, the death, the ability to let it go. Okay? You've got your boundaries. There is a boundary between life and death. Okay? And you know who you are. You want to live. You want to be happy. You want to be joyful. You want to be in control of your emotions so that you can enjoy the situation and the processes that come every single day instead of reacting and being left horribly depleted, emotional, sad, depressed. Okay? You let it go. You release those energies. Yes. Beautiful. I'm also hearing that you also help people deal with losses, physical loss. People who have lost friends, family, homes, whatever it is. Real tangible losses. Something that really was heartfelt. And a lot of you do deal with predominantly tangible goods. So somehow you're helping people to move past, like, whatever the situation may be, okay? You're helping them to move through, maybe offering time away from the situation that they're in. So I'm hearing women who are in abusive relationships, they're at home, they have to listen to this stuff all the time. They don't have enough to leave, or they desire not to leave because they have children in the home, whatever the reason, okay? I never think staying in abusive relationships is right, but it does happen. Also, if people have gone through some sort of loss, I'm seeing you offering somehow, your community, your group, offering an opportunity for these people, men and women, to get outside of their current situation, even if it's for an hour, a couple of hours, to create, to do something that literally helps them realign and release some of that tension. They're going to go back into it. They know they're going to go back into it. But when we do creative things, when we write, when we sing, when we dance, when we walk and talk, we cannot be in another place at the same time. You can have happiness or sadness. You cannot experience both at exactly the same moment. Okay? You can only have one or the other. And yes, you can bounce back and forth between one and the other quite quickly. However, if you focus on, like you're doing, a distraction, a break, okay? This also helps people with PTSD. So your community may be based around that, helping veterans or people. Oh, I'm seeing little kids that were in a house fire. There's all types of situations here, okay, where you're taking these people out of their PTSD, out of their trauma for a little while, in the hopes that repeated patterns like this will help to put this to rest. Wow, this is intense. I give you a lot of credit, and we need more people like that in the world. Absolutely. All right, what do you do right now that you should never stop doing? 3 of Swords here. Honoring the heartbreak is what I'm hearing. Honoring it. We don't try to bury it. We're not trying to cover it up. We're not trying to deny that this happened. Absolutely not. Look it square in the eye, just like this fox or coyote is looking right at those scrolls saying, I see you. I see the pain that's here, and I will get through this. Okay? I will get through this, and you will. There is healing here. Look at the lavender, and her dress is pink. You're offering healing from these devastating situations. You're not trying to deny the situation at all. Okay, this is something that you do right now. You help people to actually face exactly what's going on, but also by taking them out of the situation for a little while so that they can face it again. And when they face it again, they feel stronger. They feel more calm. They feel more confident. They can actually start seeing a tunnel at the end of, they can start seeing a light at the end of the tunnel. There's something in me saying they can see the end of the tunnel. That may mean something to somebody out there. All right, so what do we have here? The King of Swords. Look at this. We have the King and the Queen, and she is facing him, and you are facing us. You are facing yourself, and you are facing us. Honestly, openly. Look at the purple here, the healing. You do try to, yes, I guess that's the best way to put it. Okay, the words are emotionally detached. You are not doing what, disassociating. You are not disassociating. Disassociation takes you into a place where you're hiding from what's happening at the moment. Okay. This is about detaching from the emotion of the situation temporarily so that you can respond and not react. Disassociation is about detaching yourself mentally completely out of a situation. So if you're in a negative situation where somebody's verbally abusing you, you're standing there physically, but in your mind, you're out on a beach. You're in a protected place. You're at a police department, whatever. In your mind, you are not even hearing that person berate you, okay? That's disassociation. That's not what's happening here. You are disengaging, okay? Stepping back from the emotions, and you're showing people how to do that in a very healing, healthy way. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing that's happening here. I know I could have benefited from this many years ago. Hell, I could probably benefit from it right now. Yeah, you know, we all continue to learn. We all continue to heal. At least I hope that we do. I embrace healing all the time. I mean, this helps people to transform into abundance, to feeling more stable, to feeling more secure, more confident, down to earth. Like, no, the universe is not out of control. Look, there's stability here. There's everyday life happening here. Yes, there is life and death. It's a precarious balance, and we never know what's coming. Okay? So honor the moments, good and the bad. Heal from them. Don't let them control you. Okay? Detach from the emotions so that you can heal and move forward. Don't sit in depression. Don't sit in fear. Don't sit in suffering and sadness and solitude, okay? Reach out, because there are people that want to help and help you to heal, help you to be there. You are the people that are there, okay? I guess I'm talking to other people. All right, let's go ahead and see what these spirit animal messages are today. Oh, I forgot to say, please, let's honor these people here, these communities that are helping people to move through these devastating things. If you happen to be one of these communities, I am going to allow you to go ahead and drop the name of your community that will help people through these specific things, okay? If I don't feel that that's fitting with what I'm saying, I'm going to delete the comment. So, if you happen to be a community that involved in a community that helps people to get out of their stressful situation for a short period of time so that they can heal and go back in and feel more confident, strong, vibrant, something like that, okay? Then please drop me the name of your community and where you're located, city and state, and we will get that out to as many people that may need that help. How does that sound to you guys? Does that sound good? Because I want to honor you. I want to connect people to other people that may need this. All right, so the best way to show honor here is to boop the like button, tickle it, show it some tender, loving care, okay? Caress it. Oh, there's a new one. Caress that like button, all right? And that will show honor to these people. You may be one of these people. Go ahead and tickle that like button. Show it some love for yourself. And if this is your message, if you are this person, like I said, claim it in the comments by telling me what the name of your community program is, okay, and where you're located so that people can look you up. This is the only time I'm going to do this on my channel for now. Okay, I may do it again in the future, but this is really important work. This is really good, okay? Not that other work isn't important. Don't do that. That is a negative way of thinking, and I don't want that here, okay? All efforts are important. All. This is what we're focusing on today. Do not detract from what's happening here, please. Okay? All right. Okay, so what we have here is card 55. Snake Spirit, time to heal. Yes. We also have card 54, Skunk Spirit, know your worth. 54, 55. So you're leaving behind and rising above. Look at this. 5, Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. 555. 5555. 39, Moss Spirit, surrender now. Wow, we got this yesterday. So this is about working with others, the number 3. 39 is 12, which adds up to 3. Surrendering, accepting help from others. And there will be a rebirth from whatever this situation is, whatever these situations are, whatever devastation these people are going through, whether that's you or someone else. Because you obviously have been through this in order to put this into effect. There is a rebirth, okay? You have to know who you are, and that's what you're showing these people with this, is who they are. And there is a time to heal. Let's see what 54... Okay, this harkens back to knowing who you are, okay? What do you value? What do you believe in? Is your best, most authentic self on display? Skunk Spirit comes as a reminder that you can be proud of who you are and what you have accomplished. Know your worth. Not everyone will agree with you or share your values, but you can walk with your head held high, knowing that when you express your integrity, others can feel your authenticity. and will be inspired by it. Be who you are, and if your reputation precedes you, awesome. You have much to be proud of, and Skunk Spirit wants you, to be your best self, the true you. I love that that came out right now for you guys. Snake Spirit, card 55. All of us need healing at times, and when Snake Spirit appears, it is time to repair, renew, and replenish yourself and your vulnerable heart. Oh my gosh, this ties right back into today's message. Trust in divine detours. Okay, so that would be the daily for Libras. Wow. Self-care and maintenance work are needed so that your vitality can arise. Give yourself the space to nourish your own well-being. Vulnerability is necessary for friendships and partnerships to work, which means all of us have tender emotions from time to time. Be gentle with yourself and others now. Shed the past and step into a new way of being, for vitality is rising in you. Also, allow others to help you, okay? This might be a good time to honor the work that you have done to heal, grow, and repair any of the damage that you found within yourself, within those you care about, and within your community. The word community just came out. There it is, okay? Celebrate together how far all of you have come in your healing journey and all that you have created. So you have been through this, and that's why you do what you do, okay? Unburden yourself of anything that no longer supports wellness, prosperity, positive relationships, and well-being, and then open the door for healing to occur. Yeah, if you're holding on to the negative, you cannot let the positive in. Okay, this is your protection message here from Snake Spirit, okay? No matter how much you may have lost or how much you've been disappointed, you are called on by Snake Spirit to shed the past and practical, radical self-acceptance now. And, oh boy, let me try that again. That was a double rewind. No matter how much you may have lost or how you have been disappointed, you are called by Snake Spirit to shed the past and to practice radical self-acceptance right now. Only by forgiving the situation can you move on, regardless of whether anyone else is ready for healing. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable. Oh boy, this really ties back into today's message. When your tender new skin first becomes exposed, you may feel uncomfortable. Love yourself and remain vulnerable anyway. You may have been weak, but now you are becoming stronger and developing wisdom, and you will do better in the future. Snake Spirit reminds you that hearts can so easily be wounded. Apologies and amendments go a long way. Self-forgiveness for whatever part you may have had in what happened can help to heal you. Remember, it is the one who has been wounded who often has the greatest power to help others heal. That was the key message there at the end. Remember, it is the ones who have been wounded the deepest who often have the greatest power to help others heal. Beautiful message there. There's definitely a rebirth. You guys need hope. Spirit said, read that. You need hope. Okay. Rebirth is assured just as night gives way to dawn and the bat emerges from the darkness of a cave. Bat Spirit has come around to remind you that this rebirth is a miraculous one. For the very best elements of what you had to give up in the death of the old are still present in this new amazing life that is forming for you right now. This is the miracle and magic of rebirth in every aspect of your life, including the rebirth of faith in your ability to establish new and healthy relationships. Bat Spirit reminds you that at present, you are in unknown territory, and you may feel as if you are completely lost. However, you are called to trust that your intuition, your connection with your higher power, will be a reliable guide as you give birth to something new and unfamiliar. Bat Spirit has listened in the darkness of night and is hearing all of your hopes and your dreams right now, your fears and your worries, and assures you that this new version of your dream, of your future, this move from darkness into light, from lost to found, and from destruction to rebirth, comes to fruition with love, capital L, at its core. Bat Spirit asks you to trust that what seems to have been taken from you is actually just shape-shifting into something even more meaningful and more beautiful than before. If you feel you are in the dark, know that come morning, when this is all over, all will be revealed and things will be in a new form that is just beautiful for you. All right, so we've got that beautiful message for you. We're going to see who comes out today. Elkie, she who. Let's get a little levity in here. He who. Valeris, dare, do, and reach. She who flies. That's a first for this card. We're getting a bunch of firsts here. I'm loving it. Got a Manara. Patience, waiting, and determination. All right. Actually, we're not going there. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. All right. So, Volaris. Volaris. Nope. Volaris. All right. She who flies locks eyes with you, and you know they are the windows to your soul. What do your eyes tell you when you peer into a mirror? Our lovely wild woman here holds you in her gaze, challenging you to ponder what your own animal self might answer. She is the feminine spirit of Icarus, who dared to fly too close to the sun. The bird skull represents the thought of going too high. It serves as a reminder of what can happen. But the feathers point out the wild soul's call to fly. Okay, so there's that duality, you know. We want to, we don't want to. We know we should, we know we shouldn't. The message of this card is don't hide from your dreams. Do give in to crazy flights of fancy. Spread your wings as wide as you dare, but also listen to the advice of those who may have also dreamed the same dream, also flown and survived this particular dream, or something similar. Remember, many great things have come about because of those who dreamed before you, but failed. They failed. They didn't succeed, okay? Your failures propel you forward towards your success. Now, launch yourself, dreamer. Spread your big, wonderful heart so your soul can take flight. Don't fear the fall. Embrace the flight. All right, here's your question for you. What is the worst thing that could happen if you went after your dreams? What is the worst thing that could happen if I went after my dream or dreams? And then, after you've answered the worst that could happen, ask yourself, what is the best thing that could happen if you went after your dreams? Okay, so don't just always focus on one. Find the neutrality. Balance it out by looking at what the benefits would be. Let's see what Manara has to say for you guys. Beautiful message there with Valeris. I think we've seen that card before, too. Here we go again. She who waits sits in a bower of leaves and flowers. So long did she pause there that the very flora has made it home in her hair. Because she knew the value of waiting, the ethereal glowing butterfly finally came to her. She made room for her dream by letting go of everything else. What you want, you too can have. However, Manara will not give you the winged gift. The gift that she offers is the lesson of patience. Your choice is before you now. Can you commit to the time it may take to get you what you so want? The message of this card is you may face challenges in going after the things that you want above all others. If it were easy, the actual attainment would be diminished. It wouldn't mean anything. Honor the path set in front of you. You're facing whatever challenge for a reason. Be ready to stretch yourself before chasing this elusive desire, because this will not be a walk in the park. More like a hike through exacting and arduous forest trails or climbing a mountain. This is not a test of physical ability, but about your level of determination. You can always say no, but keep in mind that you may not get this particular chance right away. It may not come around for many, many years. Stop and evaluate your commitment to your desire. If you want something, are you going to stick with it, or are you just going to let it go? Here's your question. What do I want the most out of life? What do I want the most? Do I want money? Do I want good friendships? You tell me. Write it down in your little journal there. What do I want the most? And I'm talking about you, not me. After you've figured that out, ask yourself, how long are you willing to wait for it? How long are you willing to work towards that? Okay. All right, my lovely, lovely Libras. Nope. Got one more thing here for you. Sea otter happiness says, be the master of playful living. Release your expectations and enjoy every single day. Let your worries go and instead choose to focus on love. Surrender to the waves. They go up, they go down. Your good future of love is assured. Okay? That's sea otter happiness. And then look at this. Dragon, supernatural. You are the ancient wise sage. You can shape-shift at will. Mastery of your emotions, your future, is your destiny. Rise above it all with dignity and authenticity. I love that. I love both of those messages for you. And yes, there are extra words that were added in there. That happens because that's what Spirit wants said at the time. One crystal. A single crystal for you to focus on. Let's see what came out. Oh, ruby, passion, root and sacral chakras. And I'm noticing color energies here. There's purple in here. There's almost a reddish purple there. And then the pink here. I mean, just, card 35, which is 8, which talks about infinity. To go above and beyond. And I don't have any ruby. I'm going to have to see about getting some. Ruby has appeared to get you thinking about what your passions are. What do you want in your life? Wow, that goes right back here. Okay, I'm kind of like, oof. What do you want in your life? What or who brings you the most joy in your life? I guess this is to help you go through that exercise today. Ruby is associated with the root and the sacral chakras. It is also linked to the physical body and life force energy. When you draw the ruby crystal, you are encouraged to open your heart to new possibilities. If you are unhappy in a relationship, it is time to make changes to bring about greater happiness and fulfillment. Ruby has come to you today to let you know that new love may be coming to you. Be open to giving and receiving love. Your soul craves compassion, understanding, and love. Okay, so this may not be a romantic relationship. This may be friends, family, people who just want to surround you and give you lots of nurturing love. Okay, so your soul craves compassion, understanding, and love. Okay, nurturing love can also come from family members and friends, not just from lovers. So there you go. It's going to be somebody coming in to take care of you, to say, I see where you're at. I see you. I recognize you. I recognize your pain, your suffering, your happiness, your goodness, whatever. Okay? They're going to be there to recognize you. New love is wonderful, but enduring love is even more powerful. Appreciate your relationships and express and communicate your love at this time. That's what's going to happen for you, my dear friends. Okay? Until our energy crosses again, I'm wishing you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.